Hello, hello, hello. Back with more Roottrees are dead. Um, we're near the end, I think, of the main story. It's hard to call it story. At the very least, the main part. I know there's another piece when we did New Game. It showed that there's something called Roottree Mania, and there's like the secret. There is the secret little section here in the family tree. I like that it starts a lot sooner. So look, so we have the secret section, which I figure this is the whole thing with Edward Clancy, EC. There is. I did take a little hint because I got a little stuck. I'm trying to figure out the last bit, especially the youngest ones. And Gwen's kids, I have no clue. But I feel if we check business watch times, I did do a hint and said check out Elias. Surely his company would have received some I remember, let's see, Elias, some press. Is he Elias? Hold on. Am I wrong? No, it is Elias. See, like I did the hint. Elias started the family business. Surely he must have received some attention in the media. So, Butler Watch? Did I ever check the Butler County times for Elias Roottree? Oh, and I'm misspelling it. Of course I am. The event that was Watchmen of the Year has strong focus on family, so if we do Business Watch... there we go. Watchmen of the Year 1936 for his accomplishment of rolling out 5 pieces to a global market. Notes from the article and a scan someone made of a cover have been added to your evidence, so it's probably... Okay, this is the other picture we have of him. Let's just add that. I can't switch it out. But, okay, 1908, Roottree Company, after marrying his wife who inherited a maple farm. Okay, just checking, make sure my mic's working, checking my levels. Elias has a daughter, the first of 5 children. 4 more follow, leading to the 5 pieces. Each of the 5 flavors based on the initials of those 5 children, 1 flavor per child. That's what we figured this all out already. Some Pittsburgh markets, all New England. New recipe and flavor is finalized, and the candy begins nationwide distribution department stores. Every available maple farm in Pennsylvania. Help of his son, Elias Richard Jr.'s architecture firm, a new industrialized factory and warehouse. Production is tripled and worldwide distribution begins. He plans to do this with the Clancy Trust. You know what? What if I Googled the trust? Like, why can't I get the trust anywhere? Yeah, I mean, I didn't get much more. Okay, I'm gonna do another hint. I hate it. Mention someone's new business in Modern Music Monthly. Oh. Let's go back to Jim. What did Jim? Cartoons. Let's Google Raffertoons. This might be what we needed to. How did I miss that? Forgot about Raffertoons. Clark Rafferty LaRue's advertising firm. On there is About page where you find the picture labeled the inspiration for the famous Super Bowl ad campaign. Was in the department store getting a family portrait with his wife and children. When his wife was trying to get youngest Katrina to calm down for the picture, he had the idea for the Roottrees Super Bowl ad. Hallelujah. Let's get the girls. Oh, Lord Clark. My buddy. My dude. But at least now I have a confirmed other picture of Clark. That's him, right? Well, we'll find out soon enough. Because I'm working the girls. Katrina's the younger one. So actually Jessica. Katrina. And these are kids. I mean, I'm assume student K-12. Yes! Alright. Ellen, Clara, wives, this guy's picture. Okay, so I was wrong about the picture. Good golly. Okay, so this picture, that's Clark. And that's Jim. Okay. Oh, and I've got Kim here. Alright, we filled out his section. Paris. Oh, she's in Business Times? Maybe. Um. Okay, I need a hint. There might be something in the description of the ad that is. Okay. Okay. "1920s. Elderberry. But they didn't have elderberry. That's been bothering me. Oh no, E is for elderberry. Of course they had elderberry. Okay. Teen Blast! That's a magazine. Raina Roottrees first appeared on the cover on her 16th birthday. Did an interview. You can add the cover and the article to your evidence. Alright, there's another picture of Raina, which I'm going to add here. I knew there was another picture. Obviously, we knew this. Mentions TMS and Brother Trouble. Brother Trouble canceled. One important thing I learned from an early age is that dreams are not outside of our grasp. My grandpa was a college professor who taught lectures about history. He always told me history was full of people from famous families who wasted their fame and fortune by taking it for granted. Instead, he told me I should go out and use my name to accomplish something. I think he may have practiced that lecture a lot because I have other people in my family that have also made the Roottrees name famous for things besides candy. His older sister even wrote a book that some of my friends tell me they had to read in school. I took his advice and now I work with my mom designing clothing. I help decide what colors and patterns I want to model. Then she designs the clothes with a team of amazing men and women. Although my grandpa passed away earlier this year, Grandma Laura tells me he was really proud of what we've managed to accomplish. So first and foremost, we knew this though. Grandma Laura, now we know it's Laura Carlson. That solves something. That's a small thing. Hmm. What is brother trouble? What is brother trouble? Tommy Mark Sheridan, yeah, her husband, for 38 times, including 3 back-to-back months in the height of brother trouble, and the issues he wasn't on the cover, he was still mentioned quite often. You read every word of every article, and besides the fact that he was married to Raina, the only one thing seems relevant. A gossip section of 1996, about 8 months before their marriage, is called "Is TMS Dating a Roottree?" It says, as a recent autograph signing, TMS told the Team Bus report that he met a girl at a party in Malibu. The cast of Brother Trouble gets together at Penelope's house once a year, and this time, TMS found love. The mega hottie had this to say. She's incredible. She came to the party to meet me specifically. I'm glad she did. She said he had a crush on me when she was younger. I told her I have a crush on her from her posters now. One of the creators of Brother Trouble, Ron, married Penelope, who played TMS's mom on the show. And get this, Ron is a distant relative of the Roottrees sisters. That's Ronald Roottree. And he's the one that got married. Aha! He's the older one. This is gonna be Robert. And he's not an actor, he's a producer? Media mogul. I think that's the word. And Penelope, Tessa Green, and we can find her, I bet. New Followers of Over the Trouble, the show stars TMS and DCB played her sons on television. Penelope's character is not really who teenage girls cared about. As a result, there's little gossip. Charlotte Magazine? Where did I put this again? No, I know Modern Music Monthly is gone. Let's Google Brother Trouble. Sitcom about two 16-year-old brothers, Tommy, Mark, Sheridan, Dustin, Christopher Baker, your single mother, they stand up. Often had navigated her job as a magazine columnist as well as the troubles that came with raising two boys who were similarly competitive in sports, academics, and the romantic pursuit of their next-door neighbor, Roxy. The showrunner was small screen director Ron Roottree. So is he a media mogul? What is he? I think he's just a director. Strong ratings of the entirety of season 1, rocking with Sheridan Baker. So since stardom, mostly amongst teenage girl demographic, however, is cancelled in 1991, midway through the second season, due to a significant drop-off in ratings. So he's in as Ron Roottree. Maybe it's Ron and Rob. Head of PR of RR Productions. RR. Rob? Ron and Robbie Roottree. Robbie Roottree. Why was... the rumor about Robbie Rootree's Silver Screen magazine. Oh my god, this is the missing piece. I got it. I got it. Oh yeah, we're Hollywood Insiders magazine, focusing less on actors and actresses and more about the nitty-gritty of the writing. Now we can use it. Now we're going to use it. Got it. Oh my lord. Rumors are claims that television screenwriter Robbie Roottrees, so he's a tried and convicted under the name Robert in a French court of law. It seems he again allegedly embezzled from the company RR Productions to fuel a gambling habit that left him hundreds of thousands of dollars in debt. He then fled to Paris, where he grew up, and then allegedly assaulted an officer who came to question him. The article's author says they were unable to get a statement from French authorities, but received information from an anonymous source that they were able to confirm through public record that there was a trial involving a Robert Roottrees around the time that Brother Trouble was cancelled. What if we did Ron? Don't blame nepotism, he gets results. After finding some small screen success, first as a director for many soap opera episodes, and then stepping in as a showrunner to turn around a few struggling productions, his own television production company. He is a media mogul. Grew up with his in Paris, American cinema. He brings a special kind of charisma. Pitched new shows to major television studios as soon as 1986. Until then, he plans to find the right project. He has occasionally called upon his younger brother for script punch-ups and has thought about bringing him into the fold. Okay, so we're going to go... They're not actors. He's a writer. Screenwriter, and I guess... is there anything else? Is he a director? Directors think... I think his latest job would have been producer or media mogul. Christina and Jack Roottrees. I think his kids are Christina and Jack, so... Let's go with Gwyn. Okay, Jack Roottrees. Maybe they want to be... Dustin Baker. Let's look at Dustin Baker. Dustin Christopher Baker. Let's go back here. Rumors about RR Productions. Let's go. Let's do the Google on this. Did I look this? Okay, I already looked this up. We know they're Ron and Robbie, not Ronald. He's a director and head of the production company. Okay, did I just hit a brick wall on this? I was almost there. 1, 2. I literally need to get the daughters. What's the last hint? It's gotta be. Some of the actors in Brother Trouble might be worth looking to. I did! Let's go back. Tommy, Dustin, Christopher Baker, their single mother. Who's Roxy? Who played Roxy? You know what? That is something. That's who we're looking for. Did I look at Silver Screen Magazine, Brother Trouble? No, this is not what we're looking for. We're looking for... Are there any actors mentioned? PMS, what's he up to? Team Blast can tell you. You know what? Hold on. Any issues? He wasn't on the cover. He was still mentioned quite often. One is a different... Okay, I did that. Who's Roxy? That's... No. Hmm. Uh, Here we go. Retired comedian. She's a result for Laugh Lounge. COVID Arena claims Penelope got her stand-up start and first did her famously raunchy breast milk cheese routine in the 80s before she was a TV star in Brother Trouble. The site claims she retired for the birth of her first child, but still makes yearly appearances for fundraising and doing more family-friendly material. You find a picture labeled Joko Lantern 1987, as well as a different picture labeled Jack watching one of his mother's charity sets in 1984. Okay, so now Jack is the oldest. Got it. Finally. Jack and Christina. Now I've got a picture of Tessa. That's Jack. That's got to be the youngest. Baby. And he's a student, K-12. And let's put that picture. Okay, do I have anybody else? Who are them? Who are their wives? I guess process of elimination. 1, 2, 3. I got 1, 2. I'm gonna process of elimination this. And guess. Is that what he's Carl? Carlson? James? April. Gotta be. April, November. Definitely. I'm making a leap here. Joan Monroe. Would that fit? Patricia Jones. Yeah, they didn't really follow. James, Joan. I feel like the J name maybe works. We'll see. It'll fill in now. Is it? Hold on. Let me look at that article again. Jack watching one of his mother's sets. Yeah, this should be. Is he not a media mogul? Oh, the pictures are wrong. No? I know Ron. Well, 97. Right now it's 99. The baby might be a student now? I'm gonna assume she's a baby. And that's Penelope. Let's put him as a director. He looks older. Yes, okay, he's director. Okay, media mogul. He opens a production company. I feel like that media mogul is. Done it. Oh my god, I guessed correctly. Haha! Oh my lord. I got everybody. I think I got everybody. The top secret file. Let's do this. We got it.
My genealogy genie. If you're reading this, it means you've locked in 49 blood relatives. Congratulations. I knew you could do it. There are 2 more entries on the family tree I'd like you to consider. These last 2 are optional. You can summon me whenever you wish. However, this will end your search and reveal the truth. So make sure you're ready.
I know the truth. I figured it out. I know who the last 2 names is. EC is Edward Clark. He's that gentleman. Edward Clancy. John Miller. Done it. And who is she? This is.
So, you thought EC was Edward Clancy Roottrees? And his partner was John Miller? That's exactly what I needed to hear. I'm Sam Madsen.
Ah!
As Samantha Roottrees. Yup, I got old. The only picture you have of me is from 40 years ago. My book tells the truth about Elias, the 5 pieces, and my parents. Not
my biological parents, Elias Jr. and Patsy. My father's, Edward Clancy Roottrees and John Miller.
Now you've either read Lauren's diaries, or you're just an incredible guesser. Lauren was right. I hated the 5 pieces. She just didn't know my full reasoning.
Even so, she seems to blame more than just the two of them. She has no problems with those next gens, but she has a palpable hatred for the Five Pieces and Elias and Gwyneth.
My father, Edward Clancy, was a great man, but his identical twin Clancy and his father, Elias, were not.
Oh.
At age 16, my father was caught kissing a farmhand.
Confirmed bachelor, yes. We do know what this means.
Back then, they wouldn't even acknowledge gay people existed. Having one in the family was unthinkable. The same year, I was born. A bastard granddaughter. 2 stains on Elias's perfect family. He decided to fix both. They tried to erase Edward Clancy. They even removed his 5 Pieces flavor. His name was deemed a dirty word. He became EC.
Egg cream. I didn't even notice that. I didn't notice in that ad. Did I ever see that one? I remember seeing cinnamon extract. M is for melon. Because it'd be both of them, Edward and Clancy. I guess. Oh yeah, Edward Clancy. C is for cinnamon extract. Piece of C, letter C, Eli Jr. Her base meant to sent to the Roottrees. Hid her away with a local farmhand known as EC.
We were
Yeah.
sent to the farm, and the 5 Pieces did their best to keep the next generation away, to isolate me from family. But Elias couldn't erase us from existence. Laura never realized I was the little girl from her diary. Who could blame me for being so confused that day? Her father was an exact copy of mine, except without the beard.
Without the beard.
While the 5 Pieces celebrated a new factory, farmhands did the real work. It's a fluke there's a picture of my father at all, but there he is in the background. The 6th 5 Piece. Patsy returned, and things got complicated for Elias. She fought for my freedom, from a life she deemed unworthy.
Oh, I missed this one. That's right. Lauren had written something as, oh man, yeah. Whoops. Or Patricia. I do know this. I think I'd read this and I forgot about it. Since to live in possession of your brother's twisted twin, an outcast forced to live a life of labor under a wicked relative. Twisted twin, come on.
Elias relented, so long as I never
Homophobia.
receive inheritance. They knew I'd help my father. At Elias's will reading, I learned part of the truth. The rest I learned at home. I began to hate the 5 Pieces. My father made me stay silent. He was worried history would repeat, and that his grandchildren would become outcasts. His fears weren't unfounded. As you know, my son Ernie died a few years ago. He had trained to take over as president. But due to family politics, or perhaps hubris, it went to Guy, a real Roottrie. He nearly ruined the company.
Oh, I missed this.
When Ernie took over, he saved the operation. Over 13 years, he made the family billions. Ernie earned about $36.
Is always locked to the price of a single pack of 5 pizzas. Oh, I missed that. Opting to forego the typical luxuries of the average Roottrie.
They got by on Debbie's salary, but when he fell ill, he couldn't pay his medical bills. His death was my tipping point. Originally, my book was meant to expose Elias's hypocrisy. Until I started to look into the other dirty laundry. Ron tried to have Robbie removed from the trust, but couldn't. Robbie was a blood relative, even out of wedlock.
Oh, that's right. She divorced Wild Bill just before she had her second kid.
That sounded familiar. The Clancid Trust that Elias established was designed to secure his family's future. His entire family's future. He couldn't write exceptions in without the whole thing falling apart. My book can definitively prove that Elias was not the paragon of virtue he's heralded as, and that my daughter and granddaughters are just as much family, at least in the eyes of the Trust, as anyone else. The Clancid Trust will secure their future. They can decide what to do with their shares. But I'm old, and I'm not in it for the money. The truth has been eating away at me for years, but now I can set the record straight, thanks to you. As someone who enjoys searching for the truth, you might understand the power it has. Whitewashing the past to protect the status quo can lead to repercussions in the present and future.
You damn right.
So thank you. You knocked it out of the park. With your expert work, the truth will come to light, and when it does, my share of the Clancid Trust is yours.
Hell yeah.
Like I said at the beginning, set for life. Looking at the family tree on your wall, now with my father's, everything finally feels complete. Unless a whole lot more Roottrees somehow appear from thin air.
Oh, that's what Rootree Mania is gonna be. Oh no.
Again, and so long.
I gotta listen to the audio clues. Sam Madsen's book was published and received mixed reviews. Well, I'm sure it helps. Life went on and a new president took over the company. Then everything changed. There's another mystery to solve. Hell yeah, Roottrees Mania is now locked as a new game. Alright, I'm a secret root. Oh no. Well, let me hit continue for a second. I need to listen. I need to get my little TiVo for listening to the audio clues. Give me a second. Music items. Oh, this has music? No. Alone. I never be alone. In my heart, I always be the son of Joan. Oh my god, of course, it had to rhyme. That was the trick! Son of Joan. That was the whole thing? I listened to this. I listened to this. Is there another music item? I'll have to just look at this later. Okay, I got everybody. I got all the pictures, right? Well, that was fun. Let's go back to the menu. Oh, hey, continue. What am I, dumb? Root treatment. Find out what happens with the infamous family and a whole new mystery. Oh, mama.
Hi, I'm Clark. Probably not who you expected to be knocking, but life's funny sometimes. You've done well staying anonymous. It took us a while to track you down. A lot has happened in the last year.
They're gonna...
Far too much of it public. But there's stuff going on behind the scenes, too. I never wanted to be president. I'm not great with stress. And with my mother's deteriorating I'm sorry, I'm rambling. I'm not here for sympathy. I'm here because part of the fallout of Sam's book is that everyone's coming out of the woodwork. Now that it's public knowledge, the Clancid Trust covers any Roottrie despite their history with us. A lot of potential cousins have surfaced. You may have seen that man on the cover of News Time.
News Time.
It was a disaster for us. And then Miracle went and made it all about himself. The long and short of it is, a lot of potential cousins just showed up. Sam's helping some of them, but she's not really going about it the right way. And she's not taking calls from anyone in the family. I let it slip through a mutual friend that I found you, and I was stopping in. It's manipulative, but I'm hoping she'll reach out to you. You can let her know I'm on her side. In the meantime, if you're willing, I can share our files with you. Pass them along to Sam if she reaches out. I'm genuinely hoping she'll realize I'm an ally. Feel free to do your own research. I've been told you enjoy things like this. To each their own.
Yeah. Yoki. Oh, my lord. So his mother is... Oh yeah, Lauren's not doing... Okay, Lauren's not doing well. That sucks. I didn't even know she was alive. Oh boy. Okay. Let's play around with this. No events. 6 pieces. August 3rd, 1999 has been 8 months since you helped Sam Manson with the research necessary for her book. Sam was true to her word and paid you an incredibly large sum of money. She never mentioned you by name, however, so you've managed to keep a low profile. The Roottrees, on the other hand, have not. Below is a summary of notable events since the book's release, although you can refresh your memory in full detail by searching online. Sam Manson's Book of Elias Roottrie was released in February. It was a bestseller for a few months. At the time, Carl had not yet been replaced. In March, the Roottrie Company stumbled publicly as he attempted to respond to the book's release with multiple conflicting press releases and a clear lack of leadership. Clark was announced as the permanent successor to Carl Roottrie and welcomed Sad Manson to the family officially. The company hired an outside legal group to handle the changes to the Clancid Trust. This included any other new questions of lineage. 5 Ps. After this announcement, there was a rash of different people claiming Roottries, mostly dismissed as opportunists and scammers. The highest profile of these by a wide margin was a rapper named Felix Fellows, who changed his moniker to 5 Ps as a publicity move. At the same time, 5 Ps is the only notable person on the updated tree. In another high-profile misstep, Miracle Roottrie publicly and vehemently denied that 5 Ps was a Roottrie. The Roottries' legal team then offered to do a DNA test to get 5 Ps to drop his claim, and in a moment that caught what seemed like the entire world by storm, the test proved he was a Roottrie. Suddenly the world was obsessed with the Roottries. Anonymom and Jane Doe Roottrie. In July, an anonymous woman, who the press begins to refer to as Anonymom, appeared in interviews with her face and voice disguised. She claimed that an affair with a Roottrie led to the birth of her daughter, aka Jane Doe Roottrie. If true, this would make her daughter yet another secret Roottrie and therefore entitled to a share of the Clancid Trust. Nobody knew it at the time, but this would turn out to be the last chapter in the Roottrie Mania saga. As more and more of the Anonymom story came out, people began to notice how much it echoed 5 Ps in nearly every significant way. The court of public opinion began to turn, confirming the world's suspicions. A DNA test, orchestrated by lawyers on both sides, proved that her daughter was not a Roottrie. This final event caused public disappointment, smugness from doubters, and countless accusations of the entire ordeal being an elaborate hoax or attempt at fraud. Things got a bit ugly, and the fun of Roottrie Mania seemed to disappear overnight. Now, a month later, it feels like a distant memory. So 5 Ps. Let's find out 5 Ps. Huh? Let's just Google a man. Oh, Spider Search is just the internet now? Or no? Let's look at him up. Felix Fellows. on some recent radio play after being publicly confirmed as a long-lost Roottrees and talented part of their fortune. His alias, 5 Pieces, a place on 5 Pieces. An article you find on a website known for their particularly harsh reviews of modern music gives his most recent album, Root of All Evil, 1 star out of 7 for whatever reason, with the headline, More Poser Than My Action Figure Collection. His real name is David, and he used to go by Dirty Davy, and the author rues the fact that his rebranding was blatant marketing stunt at the expense of his mother's tragic past. She overdosed when he was 16. Apparently only one of the songs on the album is new, and the others were simply rewritten to turn blatant references to sex, drugs, and violence into clumsy euphemisms. His rise to prominence was kickstarted when he appeared a few months ago on the cover of News Time holding a photo of his mother with Guy Hudson. At first, the Roottrees company denied it vehemently. Miracle Tree Roottrees even appeared on the same magazine a week later. Oh. But since then, they backtracked and publicly welcomed him to the family. The press release at the time stated that they had new evidence that confirmed his story. So we're going to check News Time. Let's just go. Let's start there. You know what? Actually, I'm going to end it here just for tonight. Or actually, give me a BRB.